piano skill set number 4, the second step, which is the keyboard drill. This will be the 3rd time you've done a keyboard drill, so I won't go over a lot of the technical details about how to lift your hand and the importance of why we even do it this way. I'm just going to show you the pattern. So C, F, and G are the keys we're working with, and we're using the first 4 notes of the scale, which you will have just learned to play like that with the exaggerated lifts and even more forte than that. And so now you're just going to take those same notes, note, whole, whole, half, starting on C with a 2 in the right hand or a 5 in the left hand. And you're going to cluster them into a clump with strong joints on that first joint, and then you're going to find the lowest C on the piano and go up and down the piano. So for G, it would be that cluster all the way up and down with the same hand, and then F, it's those notes you'd cluster. Now to get to that speed, you have to do a really small roll up, a quick roll up, and really go directly to that octave instead of search, drop. So there's a lot of mastery that comes before you get to that point. So you might be slower. I'd rather you do it this slow to get that wrist roll up, to get the notes right, to see them in the air, drop down to them. Start slow. I will also in this video show you the arpeggio for skill set 4. So we're still working with the keys of C, F, and G for the arpeggio. Now this is arpeggiating the major triad of the 1 chord really. So in the key of C it's C major triad, in the key of G it's G major triad, in the key of F it's F major triad. And you'll just be in the position of those triads, which is 3 notes built in thirds on the 1 of the scale degree 1. Okay, but you're not going to play them together, you're going to play them separately. And then your left hand crosses over and with a 3 plays the C an octave higher. Okay, play it nice and steady, strong joints, forte sound. Here's G major. F major. The keys of C, F, and G together is because those are the 3 triads, major triads, that are all white keys. So all white, all white, all white. And so that's one of the reasons that those 3 keys are in this set. And then I will also tag on to this video the very last, so we're going to skip the primary triads. They need a video of their own. But we'll skip to the last step, which is the pentachord. I call it the next set's prep or preparation. So this is just from the lap, grabbing all 5 notes of the pentachord. The pentachord is just like the tetrascale you've just played, plus 1 more note. So it's note, whole, whole, half, whole is now added. So we're taking the first 5 notes of our scale that we'll learn later. And the reason why we did them in 4s before was because when we put our scales together, you're going to be doing them like this in clumps. So we want that position. But we also want to practice the pentascale or pentachord because it contains our triad. Okay, and there's often, songs often use those 5 notes in a melody as well, in that major pattern of note, whole, whole, half, whole. So you can first silently find them on the piano, if these are really simple because they're mostly all white keys, but find them, take a picture, go to your lap, and then see if you can just grab it. Then the G major, note, whole, whole, half, whole, find it, then go to your lap, see if you can just come back to it. Eventually you want to get to the point where you don't have to count it out like that. Eventually you just want to, like when you practice these, just do that. And if you can do that, then you know it's mastered, probably ready to move on to the next set. But the reason why we're practicing these is in set 8, once we've gone through all the different keys, doing the things you're learning here in set 4. In set 8, we're going to be doing the full pentachord up and down the keys. this is to prepare for that.